Okay, so really, I just had to make a video about what a friend of mine wrote to me on Facebook. No name's mentioned, but I wrote him something, and I told him that, well, I told him that I was bi, and that, yeah, so here's what he wrote to me tonight. No fruit comes out of gay relationship. Man and woman can have new life. Gay doesn't help the world at all, rather makes it harder. Like, that just blew my mind, because I feel like we need more love in the world. And if it's between a man and a woman, two men, or two women, like, who cares? It's none of your concern. When I read stuff, I don't read a lot of it, but when I do read it, it's like, well, you don't want a gay marriage, don't get one. It's not that hard, and I don't understand why the church is involved. Like, I mean, sure, you can get married, but couldn't you also get married in the woods if you wanted to, with all the deer and spiders? I think you can. But no, the church is involved. In the church, and from my understanding, the church says it's wrong for two men or for two women to get married. And, like, come on. I mean, if you believe that, that's fine. I'm tolerant of your belief. I just disagree with it. So, yeah. But yeah, there's, like, my friend, he just he just pissed me off. Like, really, just, like, I just think the fact that people who want to get married to people of their own sex, that they can't, I just think that is really stupid. And that they also don't get that, as far as I know, they also don't get the same benefits as people who are in heterosexual relationships. Like that, it's just stupid. Like, really stupid. And yeah, I mean, I don't know a whole lot about it, which is sad, but I still agree with people who say that that people who are gay should get married. That's fine. That is okay with me. If it's not okay with you, then fine, it's not okay with you. Don't push that on everyone else, because it's not right. No one, I mean, not no one, but, like, really, don't push it off on everyone else just as you don't want it. Doesn't mean everyone else doesn't. Just because you don't want it doesn't mean that everyone else is also not going to want it. That's not the case, as we can see today. Yeah. Here's the response I wrote to him, to my friend. Just ignore that. Okay. It's a work in progress, but I wrote him. How does gay marriage make things worse on the world? Give me a good answer for this question, because it makes no sense. Love is love, no matter who it is between. On the same page, I disagree. If you consider love, quote-unquote, fruit, then there is something coming from a gay marriage, and, for that matter, a straight one too. Not just children. I personally think that my friend, he thinks that marriage is just to procreate, which I think is false. In most every marriage, there are two consenting adults who want to spend their relationship and reap its benefits together. If a straight person can marry another of his or her kind, why should two men or two women get married? If both give their consent and are in an incestuous relationship, I don't see what the fuss is against it. But then again, no one I've seen has presented a decent argument against homosexuality. So yeah, like, that's my stance. And then I wrote stuff about it I think I wrote something about it last night too. And not going there. But I wrote this, and I agree with, there's a paragraph before this, so I'm reading the paragraph after it. And I do agree with homosexuals. After doing something and talking to my mom, and I want to skip some stuff, I think people who are in loving, committed relationships who want to get married whether it's to a man and a woman, should. I've always believed that. Like, I've heard it said online countless times, if you don't want a gay marriage, don't get one. Like I said before. I don't, like, you yourself, if you're not gay, you don't have to get a gay marriage. You may birth a child who's gay, but you should love that child anyway. That's just, yeah. That's my personal belief. You take it with what you want. And I'm gonna stop now because this is long enough and I've just been talking for 5 minutes. Okay, thanks for listening.